Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota RAV4 Hybrid Limited in the color black. Let's take a look. Starting up front, underneath the hood, we have the gas component here of the hybrid energy system. It is a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 219 horsepower, 221 pound-foot of torque. You've got towing capacity up to 1,750 pounds. Up front, LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, and fog lights are down below. Across the front bumper, you've got these little round nodules. These guys are your front parking sensors. And then up front, underneath that blue Toyota Hybrid logo, is your front-facing camera. Onto the side, you've got 18-inch alloy wheels, and you have that hybrid badge on either side of the front end. Now, side mirrors include integrated turn signals, blind spot monitoring, and then underneath you have additional cameras and puddle lamps with them in order to accommodate for your surround view cameras. On both your front handles, you'll find these two little lines. We'll talk about those guys more though on your driver's side. Head and back, all your rear windows come with factory tinting. On your rear doors, you'll find this all-wheel drive badge, and then looking all the way up top, we have black roof rack. On the back of the unit, much like the front, you've got backup parking sensors that go the whole way across. You've got your RAV4 badge on the left-hand side, limited hybrid badge on the right-hand side, and then underneath the rear logo is the backup camera. To open up your cargo space, reach under the logo and press the button, and it should automatically rise up for you. So inside here, you'll find that your second row seating has a 60-40 split on the left-hand side. This allows each side of the seats to function independently. If you want to lay your seats down flat, you can do so by releasing the handles on the top outside corners of the seats themselves. Across the back here, you have your interior cargo cover. This guy is able to extend outwards and lock into these little hooks on either side, helping to keep private any goods you keep stored down below so that nobody can look in through your rear windows and see what you have. We also have your cargo net stored down here, this little guy, still in his factory packaging. There's a couple different ways you can set this up in the space here, but the main purpose is to help reduce the movement of any goods you have stored here. It also has a built-in envelope design, meaning that you can tuck goods into them so that you have quick and easy access, and they're not going to end up moving all over the space here. On the left-hand side, you'll find one of your JBL speakers. You have this premium JBL speaker sound system all throughout the unit. In each one of the four corners, you'll find these little silver tie-down hooks. You can use these guys to further secure your cargo load. On the right-hand side, you have a little storage cubby, 12-volt adapter, and interior light. Now, if you're looking for your tire kit, just look down at the ground. You'll find this little tab. Lift this guy upwards, and everything you need will then be stored right underneath. To close up your space back here, you can reach up to your handles on either side, or just press the electronic button here on the left. Next, let's go take a look at the inside. Inside, your interior upholstery is the black Softex leatherette. You have black and light gray stitching on the seats, giving it a little bit of contrast. In between the two sides, you have access to a folding down armrest / cup holder. You can easily tuck this guy back upwards if you want to increase your seating capacity in the middle. Looking forward, on the back of your front passenger seat, you've got pouch storage. Back of the console, you have air vents and charger ports down below, and currently we have the RAV4 rubber mats installed inside of the unit. Inside the door, you have your storage space, power window control, and you have heated seats available on each side. Backing into these two double lines, these guys indicate keyless entry, so if you have the key fob on your person, you can tap your hand on top of here or inside the handle to lock and unlock your unit. Inside your driver's door, you've got power windows here for both front and back. You've got your window lock, power lock system, and side mirror controls. Right next to your handle is your memory seat settings, which means that inside here you have electronically adjustable seats, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. You've got both your hood and gas release on the bottom left-hand corner of your dash. On top of that, controls for dash brightness, automatic headlamps, defrost for your rear windshield wiper blade. You've got your surround view cameras here, so if you give this guy a press, it will turn to this full surround view look of your vehicle. You can also get higher or lower from the vehicle to change up your perspective. Of course, I've got the driver's door open here, so there's a bit of distortion in the imaging, but that's not usually an issue for you. More adjustments are available for this in this little option in the top left-hand corner. To get rid of this screen, you can just go back and press the same button again, and it will go back to its infotainment state. Next to that is your heated seats and power trunk release. You also have this little storage space, got a little bit of interior lighting back there. just so you can see what's going on in there even in the nighttime. Now, taking a look at your steering wheel, it is black leather with black stitching. Left side, controls for the dash display, hands-free communication and volume control. Right-hand side, radio controls on the bottom, adaptive cruise control up top. This includes sonar and lane departure. In the middle is your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. Right now, you're looking at your customizable home screen. Everything that you can see through here can also be accessed along this side panel. So underneath the home, you have your menu settings. This is where you have adjustments for things, everything from your destination, audio, phone, app, projection, info, display, and setup. Setup is more of the specifics, everything from Bluetooth, phone connection, on-suite apps, data services, clock, language, home screen customizing, theme color settings, you have data info, keyboard layout, etc. Under that is audio listening, so you've got your AM, FM, and satellite radio, full Bluetooth connectivity, and there's optional USB adapters as well. And then at the bottom is your built-in navigation. It is fully touch sensitive for ease of use. Along the right-hand side is all of your radio controls, tune scroll on the bottom right, volume control on the bottom left. You've got your four ways in the middle under the screen. Then you have the push start ignition, and then your middle section here is climate control center. So dual climate control up front here means you can either have your temperatures synced up, or you can turn off your sync if you want them to function independently. There is the optional Eco Heat Cool setting available here. As you can see, it is currently turned on. Next to that is defrost for front and rear windshield. Underneath, you have 3 levels for both heated and cooled seats. Red button with the orange light for heat. Blue button with green lights for cool. So this is for driver and front passenger. Next to this is a traction control. Underneath, you've got your 12-volt adapter and USB. And then you'll have this little storage space, but you'll find this little power button here. So if you give that guy a press, you'll find this light pops on. This indicates that this pad space back here is actually a wireless charging pad. It is compatible with all wireless charging devices. Nice thing is, it has this little built-in tray, so your phone will be nice and secure when you have it popped back into that space. It also means that you never have to worry about having charging cords on you again. Of course, if you prefer to have the actual plug-in charging cord for that purpose, you have adapters at the back, and some more will find inside the console space. But otherwise, you can use it for charging. And if you don't want to be using it for that charging, you can just press the button, make sure the light's out, and then there's no power going to that feature. Behind that, you've got your gear shift, parking brake, and parking hold, and then your driving options. So Trail, Eco Sport, Normal, and then EV mode. Behind that, cup holder spaces, and then the console. This guy opens up. You've got this little tray up front. You can have it in the back position or front position. Chargers are in the front end, and then you have general storage deeper inside. On the right-hand side, you'll find this storage space goes the whole way across passenger side of the dash. Down below is a glove box. Up overhead, 1, 2, and 3 dots. These guys are the garage door openers. Got a nice normal reflective rear view mirror there, but if you flip the switch, it will turn to a camera view behind you. The reason this is such a nice little feature to have inside here is that sometimes when you're driving, you have either people or items that are blocking your view behind yourself or being a distraction. And if you don't want to be dealing with something inside the cab, you can just flip the camera and you'll cut through the cab and be able to keep an eye on traffic behind without any distractions. On top of that, you've got your sunglasses compartment, SOS button, overhead lighting controls, and of course you've got controls there for your moonroof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Toyota RAV4 Hybrid Limited in the color black. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.